Okay, so I'm trying to show this game to represent kind of more realistic looking sliders here and get a kind of a little bit more of an accurate representation of hockey. And so with the shooting mechanics, I've got it set up where most shots aren't snipes. You will miss the net, but shooting from good areas is definitely going to be encouraged, because if you're shooting from a good area, you don't have to be terribly accurate, but it definitely helps. Things like screens, point shot stuff, deflections, all encouraged in this game. So it's going to promote shooting, but shooting isn't overpowered at all. You'll have elite players still hitting bread baskets every now and then, but they're obviously going to be more prone to shooting, you know, getting accurate shots there. And passing is going to require a lot more skill. Okay, so if we break that down, another thing that I largely complain about is acceleration. So acceleration's too fast. You're not really burning guys if you get caught with speed. And so, or if you're catching somebody with speed. So with this one, I have a fast player. I got Quinn Hughes, one of the best skaters in the league, going wide, and he just catches, who is this there? Hannafin. I should have known it was not Hannafin. Anyways, catches Hannafin flat-footed, walks around him, basically pylons him. Now, if this was a human player, could have stick lift in that situation right there, or he could have extended the poke. And so he still has the angle on him, so it's not terrible. But from the AI, because they just didn't react, that's just kind of the case of how it went. And then you have PD rolling in first to get it. Realistic rebound based off of the poor defense. Can't fix the AI in this game, but it's a realistic looking goal.
The shooting area and the rebound is put away. Vancouver's on the board here, and they've got the home crowd right into it early. Aggressively out of the gate, they didn't give the opponent any time to get settled at all. I love their start.
Okay. Didn't get outright burned. Okay. And the passing, if you're too heavy on your passes, which can happen, like if I can still throw a heavy pass here, right? That's a, you know, a realistic pace for a breakout pass if some guy's streaming up to center ice or whatever. And but if I try and do that power on the pass within the offensive zone, it's likely my guy's going to bobble it. Like there, the pass was pretty aggressive. I probably would have liked to have seen it work out better. I'm still tinkering with puck receptions for... Oh, but mind you, it's kind of in behind him. He's not squared up to it. So I kind of understand it. Still doesn't look that great, mate. Let's bump that up here. Because the computers have different puck control than the humans do on my I guess it'd be in passing. Puck reception ease. But yeah, I've got my tuners kind of listed funny, so that computer they're on a different slider just because they have like advantages and disadvantages that computer or human control players don't have. So I have to adjust them constantly. So try not to judge the computer ones. I don't have it fine-tuned yet. Too hard anyways. But
we got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Puck picked up by Lucic. On the attack along the boards. Centering pass. Puts it on net.
See?
Score!
Good shot, good area.
The game back to
Off the post and in. Goalie's not making that save.
the lead is gone, and
Unless he was really challenging that. In that case, he wasn't. That should be a goal.
goalie beaten low on the glove side.
Okay, we'll break it down just to show you his reaction times on these things. Okay, had he one-timed that, that would have been a goal too. Like, look how much net there is because goalies don't react superhumanly fast. But like, there wasn't much room there because actually Markstrom did come out more than I thought. But it's labeled. That should be a goal.
Doesn't catch it.
Okay, and those shots that go in off the post, they're not common. They're not common in this tuner at all.
Vancouver's won it. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone.
Okay, good little disruption. That pass shouldn't have made it through.
Along the wall.
I don't like that puck reception. So again, please don't judge my please don't judge my computer tuning, because I obviously don't have their puck control kind of set up the way that I wanted to. They're bobbling the puck a lot more than I'd like, so
Center's jammed up and the winger grabs
I should maybe
the puck.
just outright fix it. I'll fix it at the intermission if I can remove it.
Takes it in front.
Okay.
Big time stop. Markstrom's right on top of that chance. Great A spot. Great A save. Quick feed to Miller.
Okay, too fast and tight. He's not going to absorb the pass. That's realistic. We want to feather those.
Slides it quickly to Goudreau. Hamonic's going to play it against the half wall. Loose puck battle along the boards. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Pushes it across to Levo. Here's an odd man rush. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end.
Okay, those nudges that you see for like little hits, they will disrupt the puck quite a bit. So it's not, you don't see as much of the play kind of glued upon the stick there.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Realistic deflection there from the goalie.
Deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? And it's a quick pass to Myers.
Okay, I meant to throw that across, but because it's a no look behind the back, that's not very accurate.
Makes the save.
This has been a heck of a shift for them. They've got them hemmed into the offensive zone. Now they can carry the puck around.
Okay, my guys are fatigued.
Play a tight box. They look exhausted.
Looks like we got a couple line changes there.
Time stop there. Moves it to Ryan. Takes the feed. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Trying to get it around the boards, but his stick was there.
Feeds it down low. Puts it up front. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection.
Just getting hemmed in here.
Strong defensive effort.
There you go.
Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Vancouver's in now. Puts it on net. Oh, he gets
Okay, so as you can see, like from a lot of the shots that I've taken, they're not great shots. If I had got lucky and I labeled them, you know, they'd have a good chance going in. But they're, you know, they're generally from poor areas and they're getting stopped.
As the first period comes to an end, this one's still a dead heat. 1-1 is where we sit.
I had a lot of difficulties getting out of my own zone because I was hemmed in. My guys got fatigued, so the passing is going to be a little bit more inaccurate.
Underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, this one underway. Ray, give us an update on what your assessment is to this point.
Calgary's focus has to be getting more pucks to the net. They really didn't do much in that first period.
Takes the feed at center for the right wing.
Okay, passing the feet, little bobble, but he still has possession of it.
Moves it up. Great pass
It wasn't too hard to
up the
pass, it
middle
was
now.
just poorly played.
Nice pass. Pokes it away in his own end. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Vancouver's across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Furlan.
Trying to get that through a screen, just didn't get it around him. Didn't really settle the puck down, still kind of really pushing it. Okay, that should have gotten by the goalie because it was, you know, not within his
And the puck departs the zone.
not within his range,
There's the whistle from the line.
and I believe it might have even been through a screen.
Still early on in this frame, James and
The
Ray.
goalies aren't like superhuman reacting to all these one-timers.
Nice stick work to
If you got an accurate one-timer, it's probably going in unless it's like the pass is super slow and the goalie just has
looking to make something happen.
time to move over and get in front of it.
Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Shot in front. Can't get it to go.
Trying to get through the legs there on that play. Okay, I got burned. Rightfully so.
Makes the save. Takes the
Trying to show you that if you overcommit here, that
Here's a short pass to Horvat. Shot gets in front.
that you're going to get burned. It's unfortunate that the AI doesn't really use speed burst.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. And he makes the save. Quick feed to Frolik.
Here, I'll try and intentionally kind of leave the guy open in the slot,
The place 99 made famous.
just to kind of show you what happens.
Right in front from point blank.
Hey, goalies can still make saves in tight.
Gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Directed over to Merchi. Carries it in. They've got the defense outnumbered.
Okay, I'm trying to do some cheesy L2 stuff. Just looks kind of stupid.
Calgary's got the puck. Tries to
The animation is quite slowed down, and so that kind of
Lucic has got the puck.
doesn't help too.
Quick pass to Lucic. Great glove save. Vancouver's looking to break out. Puck picked up by Eriksson. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Calgary's gained possession along the boards.
What you'll see is in a lot of like puck interceptions, where they're not being cleanly intercepted,
Vancouver's got control
what's happening
of
is
their own end.
that
Over to Zarnik. Slides it on over to Eriksson.
they're like getting kind of picked off on the backhand, and then they're not being corralled right away, but it's like
Vancouver's
tipping the puck away. Pretty realistic in that aspect. It's one of the things that I am proud of on the sliders, that emulates really well.
Henderson's won it from the neutral zone now. Dumps it in. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Now he slides it up to Mangiapane. Vancouver's got the puck now. Into the offensive end now. And he takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Passes over to Lindholm. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Quick feed to Brody. Brody's got it into offensive territory. Puck lands back onto his stick. Quick pass to Brody. In front of the tip.
I got lucky that probably got tipped from the top corner down in towards Marshall.
Into the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Snaps one here in the slot.
Okay,
Big
got
save.
lucky that wasn't accurate.
Dead center. Excellent save.
I'm gonna try a 5-hole.
Goaltender.
There are goals that go in 5-hole actually quite frequently. I can't remember if it was this game or it was another game that went 5-hole. Okay, point shots. You know how I said they're encouraged because that was a screen there.
And they've had virtually no luck. That sounds like a clanging iron.
Goalie just read that well. Had I shot that to the other side of the net, there's actually a lot of room. But the goalie isn't like reacting crazy. Like by the time the puck hits him, that's when he starts shooting out the leg.
Back to the point it goes. And that one's stopped. And that brings the
Puck
second
bounces, so
period to
things
an
that are
end.
like when the
Still
puck is
tied.
bouncing all over the place, people don't have superhuman reactions to it.
Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action.
But you see the goalies be like, when they're screening, they're not reacting hardly at all.
Critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Lets it fly. Denied by
But they're making the saves so far that they should be making.
ball by Brody.
Hey, there's a lot of luck.
He scores! They take the lead.
Well, it looked like this game was going to be even for the longest time because nobody seems to have.
And I've got it where a lot of the deeks are pretty realistic to how they burn the goalies.
Once he pulls away from everybody here, it's him and the goaltender. He
And if you're in
freezes
too
him going to the
fast,
backhand and
like you've
puts
been
it away.
sprinting up like halfway from center ice with somebody who doesn't have hands, this deke might even bobble off their stick, or if Besser was super tired,
Cooper's gone
there's a good chance he'd also lose that puck. Wouldn't go far.